Takemura-san, congratulations on the Lexus brand entering India. Let me take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to you from everyone at OVERDRIVE and CNBC for the Lexus brand's entry into the Indian market. Now the question comes straight up, what took you so long?
Thank you, Rohit-san, first of all, for inviting me for this interview. As why we take this much time is that in 2010 there was an unfortunate, CBU import tax tariff change, which was unexpected. That made us delay for this introduction. However, after that we had studied extensively, and we found that as Indian HNI, high net worth individual guests have become very affluent, as well as we also found out that a lot of our potential guests have an understanding of Lexus. And since then we found out that yes, this is the time for us to bring the Lexus. That is one thing. Another thing is that the increasing attention to the environment consciousness. This is also another thing that is happening in these 2-3 years. And Lexus is a hybrid car, which will definitely contribute to the society. So this is another reason that we thought this is the timing now we bring the Lexus, although it is an imported car.
Now, Lexus also has a different philosophy as compared to the other luxury car makers that are already present in the country. So what strategy are you following to imbibe this particular philosophy in your entire base, as well as the kind of customer that you're targeting?
Yes, the important thing is that there is no shortcut. We have to make sure we have to develop our relationship managers one by one, and our relationship managers should have a interaction with each guest one by one, understanding them. Who are they, what are their preferences, and make sure that our guest thinks that, oh, Lexus is the most favorite brand. That is our strategy. So there's no shortcut. One by one we have to do it.
It's interesting that you've mentioned your customer base every now and then and how you want to make a difference to the way the customer experiences your cars. Can you tell me what is the target customer for Lexus in India? I'm sure you have a typical target customer in the US, in the European market, but how different is it in India?
We have had a few hundreds of customers already in our hands, and from that perspective I would say that one different thing from other countries is that our Lexus customers having multiple cars, okay, 3-4 cars, one SUV, one sedan, and the great thing for us is that most of our customer has one Innova Krista or Camry. So that is the profile of the customer, and that means that we have a good approach that we can ask our potential guests to convert his SUV or sedan to Lexus. So that is our customer profile.
It's a very early stage for Lexus India, and you're just about setting up your showrooms and your service centers. So what kind of a role does your parent Toyota play in giving you any sort of support until you are set up full-fledged in the country?
Yes, that's a good question. Our customer touch point showroom will be exclusive for Lexus. However, for the service shop, we would like to share the back office with Toyota, which is pretty much well-established service operation. But of course, we will have the exclusive service bay for our Lexus guests and exclusive waiting area for our exclusive Lexus guests. So this is confirmed. However, this is the most important thing, is that we want to make sure our strong Toyota service will back up the Lexus Lexus guests, so that they will have a great experience during their ownership.
Now, you have mentioned on multiple occasions that hybrid is one of the key focus areas for you in your Indian operations. Can you shed some more light on that?
Hybrid is future, and hybrid is actually it's an electric vehicle, the practical electric vehicle, which you can start having experience of electric vehicle. If you buy the car next day, immediately you can have an experience. This is a really practical electric vehicle. That is the importance of hybrid, because it's different from plug-in hybrid or battery electric vehicle. You don't need to charge the car. It's simple. No need to plug. Just ride the car, and thanks to the system, it will charge your battery, and the charged electricity will be used for your electric drive. And another most, of course, important thing for us for the hybrid is that we would like to contribute to the Indian government's raising needs of reducing the CO2, crude oil import, and air pollution, because it's a drastic, difference between the normal engine and hybrid. It's almost 50% CO2 reduction compared to the normal Ranger.
Now that brings us to the last question. You've begun your innings in India with 3 vehicles. There's a sedan, a crossover and a full-blown SUV. So will this be the only portfolio that you will go with until you establish yourself, or are you looking at an expansion of the portfolio in the near future?
We have showcased one sedan, the flagship sedan, the LS at the brand launch. That is, yes, we are starting to bring it to the market. But as you rightly mentioned, now we are busy of first delivering these cars to the customer. We want to make sure that delivery is just a starting point for us. We want to make sure our guest to be having an amazing experience throughout his ownership, and that is more focused for us. So for the time being, we'd like to focus on these 3 models, make sure all our guests who enter the Lexus family have an amazing experience throughout his ownership. That is our first priority.
Well, thank you so much, and we wish you all the luck for your innings in India.
Thank you, Rohit. Thank you, Rohit-san. Thank you.